here we are. I'm trying my first independent project. My son and I came up with the idea of doing Pong back and forth. I haven't figured out the random loops. I wanted the Pong to end after a certain number of random loops and it end in an RGB rainbow to display like the winner of Pong. So I'm still going to work on that ending at random loops. I'm going to do some research with that. Okay, so I'm excited that I came up with an idea. I was feeling pretty overwhelmed and like I didn't even know what to even try at the beginning of the week. But I went ahead and I did project 3. I went ahead and I did project 4. And I just had faith that it would make sense. And it did. It started to make more sense. So you can see all sorts of, lots of editing. Lots of changing up all the circuits and everything. Changing where the pins are. So then here we are. Here's the basic. You see the red, green, blue wires. That's going to the RGB LED. All of the yellow jumpers are going to the just plain digital LEDs. We got the potentiometer right there. And that's got power and the ground. And then it's got a white wire going over to the analog pin. Okay, so we're all set up. And we got our resistors. We got resistors, you know, leading from all the negatives, the negative leads. We got our power. We got our ground. We are good to go. So we got power and ground with green and red to the Arduino. We got power and ground to the potentiometer. So then I turn to the code. Let's see. Here's what I did with the code. So at the beginning, I named stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Here's all the digital. Did I say that right? Digital is analog is the one that varies. Okay, so there's the digital LEDs, the red and the yellows. Here is the RGB. Here's the potentiometer. Okay, and then we did the basic setup, setting things to output. Here's the basic code of what's going to loop. Okay, and that's where I need to do some more work with the, but that's the basics. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so this was already provided for us. This ping pong code, and that's down in the bottom. Show spectrum, that's the rainbow one. And then I created use pot, okay? And that's gonna activate the potentiometer. All right, so there's the the Pong code. Okay, there's the RGB code. There's my note to myself to work on that. This is what we've got so far. So then I came down here to, and I created this. And really, it's just rewriting this. So I wrote my own function to refer to in the original loop. Then I had to re-add all of this stuff about the index because in the potentiometer, I'm trying to control that LED pin's index. So we'll see what happens. Lots of syntax errors, lots of having to have only one loop. You could only have one void loop. So I had to have all of those functions. That's where writing those functions separately help. So then you can just call upon those functions in your void loop. All right, so we got the green light. We're going to upload. Let's plug in okay, let's see what happens. Well, that's interesting, okay? We're only playing Pong. Huh. Okay, well, I got to work on the order of things. We're playing Pong just on this left half, and we're not quite doing the whole rainbow. We're kind of playing Pong with the left half and the RGB LED. Okay, so that is our first attempt. So we did a thing, and we got some success, and now we go back and rewrite. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to the drawing board and see what else we can do.